Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, light warriors, old souls, and evolving beings. I just want to congratulate all of us because on 11/11, we had such an immensely successful reconfiguration, breaking down of old matrix systems, and we have really moved to a higher timeline once again. And we had just done it a few weeks ago. Let me tell you, this was so monumental that I was completely wiped out over the weekend. Anything that I tried to do to get up and actually make this video, which is why it says the 19th and it's the 21st. Anything I attempted to do, I was just too tired. So it was one of those days where or weekends. It was actually 2.5 days where literally I was in a sweatshirt. I couldn't even go for a walk. I opened the windows when I could, and that was as much nature as I could possibly get. That's how much energy we moved. But we should all be so proud of ourselves because so much of the negative systems, the negative agendas, not only are they broken, but every little energy point that held them in focus has been obliterated completely, which means that if you are picking up on negativity, if you are still calling in fear over dark entities, those major ones are gone. Freedom is really here. Everything that you're looking at on that old movie screen, that TV illusion, the old truther movements, those are all outdated and gone. I don't know how clear I can be, but I know so many of you are moving way beyond even the fifth dimension. Many of you are already in the seventh and the ninth. And our DNA is being encoded absolutely daily. And it's moving so quickly that really in 6 months, we should start to see the physical changes around us. But they can't happen when you fall back and look at the old systems and give them any validity. Those timelines played out, and now they just literally have to go through the motion like an old, horribly outdated movie. Let's say you look back at a movie now that was made in the 70s, not a good one. And you're like, oh, that's a B, C movie. That is so horrible. All of those systems are gone. So do not give any of your energy to it. The whole point of what is going on is you are all, because you're listening, zipping up really quickly to these higher and higher timelines. Because anything that's going on around you, you are bringing back to center. You are bringing back to your heart. You are letting yourself be in the now moment. And as long as you are in the now moment, you can find peace in any circumstance. Everything that we need to be doing right now is peace, is now, is unity. It's feeling abundance. It's imagining it. It's realizing. And what is the term realize? Think of it real, R-E-A-L, instead of I-Z-E. What is the real I? The real I is your third eye. The real I is opening up your pineal gland. The real I is being in oneness with your heart. Each and every piece of this is available to you, easier than it's ever been. So anytime you start to get a little stuck, literally turn around to yourself and pull off the stuckness. Let it go. Put yourself in that protective bubble and say, no, no more. I don't live in that universe any longer. Nothing sticks to me. Everything flies right off of me. Because there is no grip left on you. There can't be a grip if that part of the matrix no longer exists. And it doesn't. It's gone. And you should start to feel a little bit of a lightness of being once you get through the exhaustion. And also, I want to mention that people are having issues with root chakras. That's because we have been derooted, okay? And we are free to fly. But what happens is your body hasn't quite adjusted to it. So, for example, even I'm having some issues like lower back tension and pain. So be really gentle and loving with yourself. Deep breath through it. Little baby stretches just to keep yourself as mobile as you can be, even if you're feeling like you are a blob. For those who are sailing through and feeling wonderful right now, that is just fantastic. Keep going. But the illusion, this part of others having control, is broken. So, with all of that, with all of the institutions completely replaced, the beings that are running many of these institutions are truly not who they used to be. And there was a period of time that we went through like a I don't know how to explain it, but like a suction where so many of them, the old was taken out and new dimensional beings are in their place. It's almost like walk-ins. So all of these systems are broken, gone, and pretty much replaced until you give it validity. This is why it is so important that everything we're imagining is oneness, peace, unity, not controlling another being. Let them live the life that they need to be. Let them go through their soul contract. Know that there's more for you. Perfect health is coming. Know that we are getting to the point that as we make it through these transitions, we're not going to be talking about death and dying. We're not going to be talking about medicine. As a matter of fact, even for those people, I have been encouraging, because our light bodies need to strengthen up. If you are doing something that's like, well, I'm just doing this to avoid getting, let's say, the old C19, or I'm just doing this prophylactic, just to make sure. If you are doing too many of those right now, you really don't need it. So little by little, when you're ready, back off of them. Because your light body needs as much time as it possibly can to reintegrate. And this is the safest time to do it. So the great news is now you can open up and go, hey, I'm ready to astral travel. Hey, I'm ready to see my soul family. I am not at all triggered by any movement that I might see at the corner of my eyes. I welcome the beings. I'm so grateful that they came. As a matter of fact, we have had so much help. Venus has been incredible to us. So we want to give our thanks to all of the star beings, to Venus, to those individuals who have helped us for so many centuries. And we need to remain on the positive piece in the sense of the things that you want to be envisioning, again, if it's comfortable to you and you agree, are those things where our soils are replenished, our waters are clean, everything is moving along in harmony, abundance for all, and being able to really see people starting to collaborate, not looking at people in the old way that you used to, but definitely continuing to let go of any of those who are stuck in the old systems and holding on to them. Don't give your power away, like I've always said. Pull it within. But we have gone through a monumental time. And with this is why it's going to be such a transition for us, because those who have been the leaders will step up into the encodings, bringing down the encodings. Eventually, it will give the leaders a chance to move forward and on to other things and bring all of you up so that you're doing what you want to do as leaders. You didn't come through all of this to not be seen. So it may be hard for you to think of that right at this moment. You might be like, well, I'm a little bit shy, or I'm not the greatest at speaking, or there's 500 million channels out there. How could I possibly help? I assure you, your guides are helping you take a look in the astral, in your dreams, at where it is that you can be the most help, but that fits who you are, your personality, your being, all of that. So don't make yourself uncomfortable in the sense that you agree to doing a job or working in some way that does not fit where it is that you want to go. Try still not to make any decisions right now, because we still have energies coming in until the end of the month, November 30th. And then we start to see all the way through to solstice, December 21st, these changes. So honestly, the most important thing that you can still do is firmly connect to love, unconditional love, helping yourself feel good, the best that you can feel in every moment, and literally turning off, tuning out all the other channels and pieces that no longer serve you. And then doing a little check mark. Ooh, I'm so proud of myself. I didn't fall for that. Well, whatever the story was. I'm so proud of myself. Remember 3 years ago? This is where I was at. I had fear. I don't have any fear any longer. Whatever it may be, so that you can see that you as well have moved into these higher configurations. And always, 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 we're giving our thanks to the angels, the archangels, to all of our guides and spirit guides, to our guardian angels, to our ancestors. We are so grateful they have been able to help us move through this. And while you may not know it, we truly have made it past a monumental moment. You can put 11/11/2023, circle it, star it, put a sun over it, say thank you, because we made it. We fought something that centuries and centuries could not eliminate. So pat yourself on the back, be grateful for every now moment, and I am working to hit the subscribe button so that it links. And the reason you want to subscribe now is I have some goodies coming up. And anybody who subscribes will be able to get a discount or a code to help us move forward. The courses I will talk about in a minute. They were finally approved, and I will make another video on all that. So I love you from the bottom of my heart. I'm grateful to all of you, all the new subscribers, the new podcast listeners, the new course people, and of course, my eternal love to my beautiful ones who have been with me since the beginning, who actually take the extra time to hit like and subscribe. Love you, love you, love you. Have a beautiful, wonderful day.